So, have you been injured doing Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga? Well, I'm not surprised. And there's a couple of reasons why injuries are so common in Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga. Now, I'm ready for all of the different, negative comments and different feedback about what I'm about to say. I'm ready and I'm prepared. And really, what I have to say about that is bring it on. Because when it comes to creating injuries, when it comes to not understanding physical limitations in bodies, the Ashtanga Vinyasa yoga system may be the top of the systems that really are pushing students to attain physical markers and practices without really understanding a lot of the anatomy and a lot of the individual nature of students themselves. Okay, so what happens is, Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga was developed really mostly for teenagers and adolescents. That was Krishnamacharya's intention. If you understand the history of Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, that's what you will discover. And then it was given to Pattabhi Jois, who then started to apply the system to really everybody. And he applied this system, which was a system of set sequences, and he applied it to everybody the same way, which is unusual because that is not how Krishnamacharya had designed the system. So if you're getting injured in Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, possibly your knees are being injured in Marichasana D, possibly your neck is being injured in all of those headstands, possibly, well, almost certainly, or possibly your lower back is being injured in the primary series forward bending. This is stuff that is not designed for everybody. Now, some people are going to thrive under Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga system because it is geared towards their personality type. So if you're someone who likes competition, if you're someone who likes to, push yourself, type A personality, well then that's going to be a system that resonates with you. But what is important to understand is that this is really yoga, and so competition doesn't really have a place, and pushing yourself to the point of injury also does not have a place. Okay, so a system like Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga can be quite valuable and quite useful, but unfortunately it's being misapplied and being pushed onto people who are not able to do certain things, and they're being pushed to do them anyway, and then that results in injuries. Now, so that's just what's going on. And so if you're someone who's been injured in Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, well, that's why. Number one, teachers are not usually very well trained in anatomy and in how to help people, and there's certainly no way of healing injuries in that system. And two, the system itself is not designed for adults. It's not designed really for people with certain limitations and like tight hamstrings and things like that. Create all kinds of lower back issues, okay? So whether it's your lower back, whether it's your knees, whether it's your shoulders, or whether it's your neck, Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga is a system that is oftentimes creating injuries that are unnecessary and then is unable to heal those injuries once they've been created. And that's just an objective analysis. Now you can see here, I've been a practitioner of Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga in 1998, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. My first yoga studio was an Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga studio. But I had to evolve it because people were injured as a result of the system, not me. And then I started to help people heal their injuries, and then it started to just become something different. It started to become Fred Bush Power Yoga, which has a system of healing, and a system of therapy, and a system taking care of injuries instead of exacerbating them and or just creating them in the first place. Okay, so that's going on in the world of yoga, why there's so many knee injuries and there's so many lower back injuries, so many neck injuries, and it's because of this system of Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga. It's not the only system that's doing that, but it's really one of the fundamental systems creating the most injuries for the most people. So if you got injured in Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga and it's getting worse, and your teacher doesn't know how to manage it, doesn't know how to heal it, doesn't know how to help you, well, let me know. So you can send me a message, and I can give you access to what we call our Fred Bush healing sequences for power yoga. Basically, ways to keep you practicing, keep your sadhana, keep you getting stronger every day, but healing your injuries, making sure that you're preventing injuries, and making sure that you're taking care of yourself for the long term. Remember, yoga is not about a physical practice. It's not about get your leg behind your head. It's not about doing handstand. It's about a way of relating with life, relating with yourself, relating with others, and taking care of yourself for the long term, and be here in the present moment, and to feel that peace and to feel that grace. All right, so that's yoga, and it's really nothing about gymnastics and nothing like that, which is what the Ashtanga Vinyasa system sometimes leads us to believe. When they factor that the second series is more advanced than the first series and the third series is more advanced. None of them are more advanced than any other one. They're all equal because they're all physical sequences. And you don't get to be more advanced in yoga until you start doing things like meditation, start doing things like have more compassion for other living beings, start doing things like taking care of yourself and not criticizing. Then you're getting advanced in yoga, okay? Because it's a state of consciousness and it's not a physical set of body positions. All right? So I hope that helps.